Hi guys, it's me, SOFIAAAAA. Sorry I haven't been posting for a while, it's been a weird month. Hey, I'm back with a Skye Pearl guide. I hope you enjoy, and yeah, see you in the video. So the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna go from entrance to entrance on defense, and then on entrance, on each entrance from attack, and that's basically gonna be it. So yeah, here we go. Starting off on A main. The way I like to play is I normally just walk up here at the beginning of the round, try to fight for this angle, if I can. It's a superior angle for you, but the ideal position you want to be in is this one, because you can get a lot of information. You can also float your flash like this, but if they're hard contesting you into aim, you can just always fall back. Fun fact, there's this angle here, you probably didn't know about it. You will probably not get any kills of it, but you can get a lot of information right here. So this is basically for A main. If I fall back into side, I love to play on backside or in A link because it's good for the flashes. Maybe post up here, get a shot off, flash on top, get another one. Or if you're playing in A link, they usually smoke it or wall it with Viper, so you can also just pop flash for your teammates or just push through with it. Or at the end of the day, you can just stay on backside, hold something like this, maybe get a pick, and then again flash over the top and fight again. So this is basically how I play A side or A main. Moving on to art, this is usually going to be the position I play the most. I can get information on A main early on in the round. I usually just pop a flash through window. It's a good information teller for ranked because people usually group as 5. So basically if you get nobody on the flash, you can also just speak to your teammates, okay, there's no one A. You can stack towards B side and then maybe use the dog towards middle. Maybe ask your teammate for a smoke in top mid as well. If you see nobody, obviously it's probably going to be B. But keep in mind that people can adapt to this. Maybe they hide from the flash and just walk into A main. So be cautious of that. But if you have to fall back, I also just fall back here, get on this angle. If I have to fall back further, get here. Maybe stall them with a flash. But it's also just good to fall back into sewers and just go around to city. This area is super hard to contest, so if they hard force you, don't over force it. But the one tricky spot that can work from time to time is behind this box. Just be careful because it's super well bangable, so maybe use it once or twice per game. But if you stand behind this, have a teammate bait for you, for an example from here. Once he gets contacted, just pop flash around, you can swing, you might get some cheeky kills. But yeah, this is generally how I play in art. When it comes to Doubledoor, I usually don't pick this. It's a very unfavorable angle. So I basically just stand back here, try to gather some information. If they run out, flash out like this. But I really don't like playing this area, it's super easy to cut you off with Sage Wall or smokes. So I usually just either hold here, maybe fall back into this angle, get a off angle kill, and just pop flash after. So you can get maybe a 2 for 1. But in general this is a super strong angle for you, which you should play a lot, either here or in art. And just gather information, maybe get a kill and fall back. And once you do, you can all, like if they for example come back to B, you can also just flash like this for your teammate, and you can, you know, be super supportive in a lot of positions here. Like the key to playing Skye on Pearl, I think, is basically being in a position where you can help your teammates the most. So basically playing from middle is super important for you as an initiator, or especially as Skye, because you can, like if you're playing from B link, you can flash B long, you can flash into link, and you can access like half of the map in which you can help, which you normally wouldn't be able to if you played, for example, B hole. And if you're playing in art, you can already help A main, you can help in middle, you can fall back into door fast. So it's important to play these flex positions rather than just playing on sides, but sometimes it's good to catch people off and just play something different. And last but not least, on defense, when I play B long, I usually just go for this corner. It's a very risky situation, don't put yourself here more than once or twice. But you can get a free kill. Like usually when I play Skye, I just look for a kill first and then I use my utility. But if there's like 4 people rushing you, you can just throw a flash. If you hear a lot of steps, you can just flash and battle it. But just in general, my personal preference is to just fight first, and once you get a pick or 2, you pull out the flash and, you know, fight with it. This is also a pretty good position because you can, you know, flash one side, pick the other. You can always do this on either side, but the way I play long is usually around this area. If you get to fall back, maybe this one is decent as well, although it's pretty risky because they can wallbang you. But I really don't like playing this area in general because, like I said, it's super risky for you. You have no way to fall back as Skye, So unless your teammates are super supportive, you're not gonna get out of this alive without, like, with maximum a kill or two, unless you're really popping off in a round, which you shouldn't count on. So yeah, in general, try to stick to positions like Doubledoor and Art, but try to throw some random curveballs in there with A main and B main, so that you do not stay completely unpredictable. And let's go on to attack. So, you want to attack a Skye? Let's start B-long, okay? So round starts, you throw this flash, pops behind the corner, you should probably avoid it just in case. But you get super fast information. For example, it says blinded, right? You got somebody. There's a good chance that somebody is in this area, because they cannot really skip there unless they're neon, but they will get spotted by the bird. So this is a really good information gathering bird at the beginning of the round. You should always, or at least do it 90% of the time, if you're going B-long. But after that, try to battle your way into this position. Clear this corner, obviously, if you haven't yet. And then use the dog from here, as it's very safe. You can clear the most important corners, which are the close ones and the cheeky ones, and also holes or the elbow. And after that, you can also use like a flash like this to pop onto sight. But in general, this is basically the way you get here. You're also going to be using Viper walls and smokes to flash through to enable your teammates. But that's basically gonna be it for you. So that's basically how you attack on B-long. Nothing too specific, nothing too special. You can also get into this corner and dog if you're lucky. Maybe dog side rather than backside if you have information about it. But this is kinda risky as you have nowhere to go. So yeah, be cautious. Moving on from B-long to shop. I normally just start here. Use the dog early on. Go towards Doubledoors, try to find a trip. Maybe some information whether they're playing towards middle or not. And then obviously just enable your teammates whether they want to go Art or into Doubledoor. If they want to go here, you can just flash them in. And if they want to go into Art, you can just bounce it off the wall. Gather information, they might be behind the box. They could be there. So throwing a bird up here is pretty useful. You can also do it like this, that you go up here. And it's just gonna pop behind the corner. Blind everyone close. You can also clear the corner from up here. Ball bang the box. And it basically gives you the middle for free, unless they're hard contesting it, in which case, obviously, ask your teammates for help. But that's just how you start from shop, it's nothing too special. I normally like starting here. It's a lot of free control with the dog. And yeah, just play off of that. Moving on to top middle, I really don't play this area that much, but when I do, when the round starts, I normally just run out here into this area, unless they're contesting mid a lot. That's a few rounds in probably, or usually. And from this spot you can just use your tiger, get down here pretty fast, and get a lot of information, which can be really important in Pearl, because mid is very important. So for example, I don't know, you know that there's one guy in A main, you see two more in A link, you can just tell your teammates, okay guys, it's time to split B super fast, and you just 2v5 them and get the round for free, you know. So yeah, I don't really play up here that much, but the idea is the same, just try to use the dog to get as much information and make your teammates follow it, trade it, you know. If they don't, just yell at them and you're gonna get those W's. And finishing the attack, I really like to play main as well. My teammates usually hate me for it because I like to lurk here, but it's like a super favorable position for you. For example, you want to play fast, you can just throw this flash and play off yourself as your gun is out. You can also just, you know, play slow, use the dog, whatever you want to do. Take a lot of space for yourself. And for example, if your teammates, which you usually should have fade on your team, take Art as 4, you can also just, you know, always just dog from here. And you can split A, be the main anchor from A main, and it's gonna be a lot of easy splits for you. But, you know, you gotta clear it with your team first that you're not gonna be playing as initiator that round, you're gonna be, you know, lurking a bit more. But this flash in general is super strong. Just be wary of this angle that you don't stay here too long, because people can shoot you. But in general, yeah, try to stick in with your teammates, but if you wanna play main alone, this is the way to go. Use this flash, maybe you can even throw a flash above for information if you want. But it's nothing too special, as always. You know, just try to dog, enable your teammates. But yeah, that's basically it. So, that concludes it for my Skye Pearl guide. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more information, you can always ask me stuff in comments. You can also join Discord server, it's all below in the description. Yeah, let me know what you want to see next. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like and subscribe, would really mean a lot. I appreciate it all. You're all truly wonderful. And as always, have a lovely day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!